Our next guest made up out of your security in Web3 his personal goal, and he accepted that challenge when he created Ludo, which is a discovery engine based on reputation. Previously, he was known for as the founder of CryptoCoin Pro, Boost IT, and now, with all the knowledge that he gained from Web2 through his entrepreneurial experience, he's putting it in Web3. So let's welcome, with a huge round of applause, Sergiu Draganus from Ludo. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you, Adrian. So, thank you very much for being present here today, guys. I would like to approach today a topic which makes a lot of sense for many of us. And the topic is related to how projects are acquiring users on one hand, and on the other hand, how users are discovering opportunities. So today I'll start discussing about the status quo in this ecosystem. Right now, discovering opportunities usually takes a lot of time because as users, we have a specific interest, let's say in the morning, another one in the afternoon, and another one in the evening. In the traditional internet, the search engines are doing an amazing job. They understand our exact intent in this moment, and they are delivering the exact type of content that we are looking for. This is what the search engines are doing. This is what Facebook for the social platforms are doing, or TikTok or Instagram. They understand what we are looking for, and they are delivering. That's why there is a good conversion rate. That's why the users are converting based on their specific needs in exactly that moment. On Web3, unfortunately, it takes a lot of time, and it's challenging to discover these opportunities. Now, once we dedicate time to discover these opportunities, is it difficult to make difference between scams and good projects, between the bad actors and the good actors? Because we don't have tens of hours per day to do the due diligence, so we just see a post on social media, and we click a button, and we hope that we choose the lucky project. Next one. Once we decided to invest some money in a specific project, we have even a bigger problem. It's very difficult to stay updated with the opportunities offered by that specific project. So, let's think you've invested in 5, 6, 7 different projects, and each of them are offering, in average, every 3 to 6 months an airdrop, an opportunity, a benefit. How do you stay updated with this? Following Telegram might be pretty, overwhelming. Following other social channels might be the same. So these are some of the big challenges when it comes to discovery. Then, because of these problems, the discovery process in the Web3 space is being transformed in a gamble. This means that you don't have enough time, and you just choose, okay, let's try that project because I think it's good. So this is how many of us are choosing project. I mean, 10 years ago was easy. It was only Bitcoin out there. Right now, there are tens of thousands of projects or hundreds of projects, new projects each week. Very difficult. It's a gamble. We choose based on different KPIs which can be very easily manipulated. So we are looking to elements like, hey, this project has a huge number of followers on Twitter and huge community on Telegram. Okay, we should put the money here, or has a huge trading volume. Because we don't have a way to get updated with the latest opportunities in this space, we are losing them. So once you have tokens from, 10, 20 different projects, you lose in average an opportunity every 2-3 weeks. Okay, what are the results? Low or negative return of investments. Right now, many of us have chosen the wrong projects to invest in the past, several years. Now, how does it work for projects? So, on one hand, we have the discovery issue for the users, and on the other hand, we have a very big problem for the Web3 projects. Which are the channels for Web3 projects to build communities, to build user-based? Right now, one second, okay. When you have a budget, yeah, I'm coming from the online marketing industry. So, in the traditional internet, when you have a budget, the things were simple. I know that on Google I'm acquiring a user with $5, on Facebook with 10, and on other channels with, let's call it 7.5. On Web3, it's very difficult to identify the track record of different channels. So this is an extremely difficult job to identify the track record, okay? Many times we are approached by different providers saying, hey, I will boost your Telegram channel with 20,000 people, I will bring you 10,000 Twitter followers, but probably many of us have tested, of you also have tested these services, and at the end of the day we realized that they are either low quality users or bot networks, and this doesn't help us so much. One major problem that no one can answer currently in the Web3 space is the cost per user acquisition. So let's think you raise from your investors, I don't know, $50,000, and then you want to do the best thing you can do for your project to bring the highest number of users or followers interested in your project. How much will a user cost you? No one can tell you this right now. So there are different stories. People saying, oh, I bring you a user from 10 cents to $100. And the only chance to test, to know what is the conversion, it's to start testing these channels, which is pretty expensive. On the other hand, the projects have the next challenge. The VCs are asking high KPIs. They are, okay, do you want to invest in you? How many users you have, how many followers you have. Oh, if you have only 2,000, 3,000, then with 100K, I want to buy all your project if it's possible. Okay? VCs on one hand, on the other hand, centralized exchanges, especially centralized exchanges, are asking the same type of KPIs. They are asking for hundreds of thousands of followers to give you a good deal. Okay? So, this thing results together in projects choosing randomly, basically, different channels and testing KPIs that are easily manipulated. For example, hey, I will go and make a partnership with that community because they have 200,000 users. The only problem is that when you do an AMA with a community and you see there are only 10 people in the AMA, this is not a pleasant experience. So, but you spend the money, you know. There is not a money-back guarantee policy on this. So we end up going to a trial and error strategy where we start testing channel after channel after channel to discover the one that makes sense for you. But in this way, a budget like $50K or $100,000 will fly right away. There are still few alternatives that make sense and that we know they work at the proper moment. KOLs with a good track record, so all of us know some KOLs that we've previously seen that they are bringing a good result, and launch pads. Currently in the Web3 space, these are the only approaches that give high chances of getting users, but you cannot use them at any moment in time. There are only specific moments when you can use their services. All these problems together makes it close to impossible to have the proper marketing strategy. So when you have one of your partners or investors asking, hey, I will invest the next $1 million, when you show me that you have 10,000 users with engagement, you don't know how you should get to those 10,000 users because you don't know what is the user acquisition cost and you don't know which channels you should use. That's why the projects being forced from the communities and from the centralized exchanges and from the VCs and investors and so on, they start choosing the easy way. And the easy way, it's low quality users or even worse, bots. The problem of having this approach is that in the moment when you launch the token, everyone will ask, what is happening with the token, guys? You've listed the token at 10 cents, and now the token is 0.1 cent. What is happening? Why the token valuation is dropping? Because, guys, bot networks cannot keep liquidity. This approach is a 100% wrong approach. Many times the projects are forced to get these decisions, but I think we should all have patience and we should do our best to get the users that resonate, the high quality users that resonate with our projects. So basically the projects end up ultimately by burning the investors' money. And when you don't have money anymore, what can you do next? Try maybe minting another token, NFT, trying to save the project. But the things are becoming more and more difficult. The results fail to show traction and failing to achieve token liquidity. So where I want to go, guys, with this, as long as we tolerate projects faking KPIs, as long as user of these projects, we go and we ask, hey, why you don't have 50,000 users or 100,000 users, knowing that we might force the project to fake these KPIs, this is not the proper approach. I mean, in the past few weeks, I've followed many different projects. I've seen projects with millions of followers, and the token continuously drop. And I've seen projects with 6,000-7,000 followers doing 20 times, 30 times, growing 20, 30 times in valuation. So where the problems meet. So opportunity discovery and user acquisitions, in fact, are both sides of the same coin. They both merge to a common interest. Solution? The solution was given 26 years ago on the traditional internet by the search industry. And the solution is the curation. I've put here a quote from one of the best-selling authors on Amazon when it comes to online platforms. And as you can see here, the key to minimizing most negative network effects is quality curation. We need higher quality users, even if they are lower numbers. We need higher quality followers, which with higher engagement rate, which will result basically in higher engagement on products, will result in higher liquidity for our tokens. So as users of these projects, we need to understand that quality is what matters most, much more than hundreds of thousands or millions of users. And you know, this idea is not only a bestseller author from Amazon, but if you follow guys like Brian Armstrong, you'll see that, like the founder of Coinbase, yeah? He also say the same, guys, this is the moment when we need to clean up this space out of scammers, because even if there are several good actors out there, it's very difficult to find them because of all these fake communities, fake KOLs, fake followers, fake user engagement, fake everything. So this is a major project that we all should be accountable. Fake trading volumes. I mean, we should stop this. This will bring the Web3 space up to a point which will be the same like now, non-sustainable. That's why when we'll see the Bitcoin going down 20%, we'll see all the other projects going down 80, 90%. This is not normal. And you know, for people like myself and many of you here who we've invested 4, 5, 10 years in this space, it's very bad to have this type of experience because we allow some projects to fake these numbers. When it comes to curation, what is the result of the curation process? The result of the curation is reputation, guys. And when I'm talking about reputation, I'm talking about reputation when it comes to assets, to tokens. I'm talking about reputation when it comes to users, meaning blockchain addresses. And if we merge all this together, the reputation of the users and the reputation of the assets, we have the reputation of the project. This will make any Web3 users to understand in like 1 to 2 seconds what is the reputation of a specific project, how safe it's this project to invest in, and how to remove all the scams out there. I'm not sure how many of you knows this, but Google is currently kicking out close to 97% of the content Google is finding online. So 97% of the content is low quality content on Google. In the Web3 space, we have few players trying to solve this on their own platforms, the curation problem, but at the ecosystem problem, it's a totally mess. People are losing money. Instead of investing the money in serious project, they just end up losing their money and blaming all the crypto space. The Web3 reputation is the sustainable foundation for both opportunity discovery and user acquisition. So what's next, guys? We need to make Web3 sustainable by kicking out scams and scammers. We need to start incorporating different reputation solutions in KYC systems, in marketplaces, and in other airdrops campaigns. We need to have centralized exchanges prioritizing token listing based on the reputation of their community, not based on the numbers. Numbers doesn't matter. And we need to go with this message very strong and to ask them, guys, I have only 5,000 users, but my 5,000 users have in their pocket $100 million. Do you want another 100,000 users with less than $100 in their wallet or zero? Then we can get a bot network to solve this. But this is not the correct way to do it. Restrict airdrops to reputable users only. When you as a project, when you are trying as a marketing strategy to attract users with an airdrop, make sure that you are offering airdrops only to the users who showed previous engagement with the Web3 space. Not to new accounts, not to accounts which are just moving the assets and apply for the airdrop with one single goal, to get your token and to drop it right away on any marketplace. This will affect the project and the whole community of users in a very negative manner. Offer DeFi advantages tied to the user reputation. Acquire users from channels with high reputation users. Right now it's becoming more and more easy to understand the reputation of a specific channel based on the addresses who interacted with that influencer, community, project, event, and so on. For this, we are struggling to build a decentralized reputation system at Ludo as the core element of the discovery engine that we are building. And to enable the reputation between different chains. For you as a user, for example, even if until now you had a very good reputation level on Multiverse 6, if tomorrow you want to interact also with, I don't know, another chain near, for example, because your favorite football team is launching their project, then you should be able to show, to prove there, hey guys, I'm in the crypto space since 3 years and I've participated, I've engaged with some amazing project from Multiverse 6 and I have the right to also engage with your project. So, this is Ludo. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you organizers. Thank you for being here. Thanks, bye.